You're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, so there for me too.
Hi, my name is Khadija.
And I'm Ibrahima.
And welcome to AM
Central. And now here's a student-made teacher documentary.
My name is Sean Kavanaugh. I'm in the Social Studies Department. I teach World History 9th grade and U.S. History 11th grade this year. I think early on, I knew I liked stories, telling stories, hearing stories. And to me, there's nothing more fascinating than like the story of society, of civilization, of how everything around us kind of came to be and all the forces and people and moments behind it. So I think that even though I was interested in a lot of things growing up, that was always underneath the surface more prominently. My favorite part about Central is the students. I think that here we can form relationships with students that might not be the same elsewhere. I'm a Central graduate myself, and so I'm very comfortable with the environment here, very familiar with it, but I think even teachers that are not from Springfield, not from the area, are able to form very good rapport with the students here. I think, you watch the news and, especially right now, it can be troubling at times, and I think that knowing history kind of gives you a context for all this. You start to see that things don't happen in isolation, things don't happen without a kind of trail. So I think it allows students to make much more sense of what's going on and make more informed decisions about where we're heading. Outside of teaching, I really like to travel. I just figured out with an app that I've spent in the last 5 years, like a year abroad or something like that. So it's a big passion of mine, but I really like reading as well, cooking, film. I try to stay active. I'm not as active as I was when I was in high school and college, but I think that fitness is still important. I've been to almost all of continental Europe and much of North Africa, the Middle East. My favorite my favorite places would probably be the Azores, so these beautiful islands in between Europe and America, Mexico, and Oman. I really enjoyed those. I view travel in a really similar way that people might view going to the movies or listening to the radio. I think it's all about more exposure and more experiences and kind of more things to compare and be aware of. And so I think that you kind of enjoy home even more once you've seen other places, even if those places might inspire you or be beautiful or have other things to offer you. So I think travel is just kind of a means of growth, I guess. Next 5 to 10 years, personally, I'll be getting married, which is really exciting. And professionally, I want to teach more challenging classes, maybe down the line, try some APs out. Continue to learn myself. Every year, even if I'm teaching the same courses, I keep finding things that will inspire me, and even if I can't bring it all to the table with students, you're able to bring in aspects of it and keep it fresh. I had great teachers and great coaches here at Central, so being able to be a part of some really successful students' lives, some really successful athletes' lives, it might not be a particular moment, but being a part of a few very successful stories of young people coming through here at Central has been very meaningful to me. I think that a high school student's about to enter a world that, of course, is impacted by a long trail of history, but I think recent history is going to shape kind of much of the options, much of the opportunities or conflicts that students, when they go to university or they enter the real world, they go to trade school, and when they begin their adult lives, that's what they're going to be facing. So I think that it's very important to have very good awareness of current events. I think Central, relative to other schools around the city, offers great academics, and we offer some of the most APs in the state. We offer great sports. We have great opportunities for community and for growth. And I think that people have the opportunity to take advantage of that here and should take advantage of that here.
That's all for now, Central.
Have a great day.